Hey everyone, this is Garrett Lognauer, and this is a quick walkthrough on how to activate your copy of SimTune. If you don't have SimTune yet, that is the first step. You'll go to RSP Supply to download, and then you'll install the SimTune. After that, you purchase your activation from RSP Supply, and then just do a quick transaction through email to request your activation key. So I'm going to walk you through how to do those steps. First, we'll go to RSP Supply, and I'll provide the link in the bottom, but it's just rspsupply.com. And once you come to this home page, you'll go to the search bar in the top right corner and type in SimTune. And as you can see, it's already coming up with some options, but if you hit enter, it takes you to this page. SimTune right here is just the standard. It unlocks SimTune as a whole. And SimTune for the Temperature Control Lab is if you are just interested in the interface for AP Monitor's Temperature Control Lab. It costs a little less, and it still includes a lot of the features, just doesn't have quite as much. And there's other videos for SimTune to talk about the differences and how to use each of them. But for this example, we'll just do SimTune. And the activation is the same for both of them. It's just you'll purchase a different activation. Now, like I said, step one is to download the software, and that's right here. So you'll click on that and then click Save, and that should download to your default downloads directory. And once it's downloaded, in fact, let's go there. Since maybe we need to register it somewhere, but since you downloaded it from the internet, if you run this, it's just going to come up with this pop-up saying, hey, we don't really know who this is from, so the default is to not run. But if you trust us, which we promise this isn't malware or anything, just click More Info and then click Run Anyway, just to tell your computer that you know where this is from, it's okay to run it. And that will do the standard install instructions, and once you have that, then you can type in SimTune, and that will open up the software. So now that you have this, it's going to pop up saying, hey, you don't have it activated. Do you want to run it in demo mode, or do you have an activation? And in this case, we're going to activate it. So this won't be filled out yet. It'll actually be like this. Now what you'll do is, in this same spot, RSP Supply, let's say for this example you want to purchase the SimTune activation for 1 year, then you just add it to the cart. And I've actually already, this is the second time doing this tutorial, so there's 2 of them. We'll ignore that, or maybe you do want to buy 2, whatever. We'll say checkout, and then just enter your information and make sure that you select in-store pickup so that you don't get charged for shipping. RSP Supply up till now deals with hardware, and they still do. It's just this is the first time they're supplying software. So we're just kind of working out a few details so that it's not as confusing to ship something and get charged for shipping something that you can just download right from the website. So make sure you pick in-store pickup. Otherwise, enter everything else still the same and then place your order. And once you do that, you'll receive an RSP Supply receipt. That should come pretty quickly, and it will have an order number. And once we have this order number, we'll come back here, and that's what we put right in this field. Now in this example, I've got a different order number, and this is for a SimTune purchase. Now that I have purchased an activation, I've gotten the confirmation receipt, and I've entered my purchase reference or order number from that confirmation email. I just enter those in and request the activation, and it brings up a pre-built email for you to then request your activation key. So once you click send, that will go off, and SimTune, it's got just a tool that's going to check for any activation requests every couple of minutes. So you should receive a response pretty quick after that, and I'll show you what that looks like. So this is my response, this is my activation key, so I'll just copy that and go back here to activation part 2, and I'll paste that activation key into this field right here. And that should bring up these details that are associated with that key. So just double check that they look good. I'm purchasing SimTune, It's going to activate, well, this is not today, but it's going to be a year. And this is just because I kind of did a tutorial video about a month ago, and this is just updating it. So this is an old activation key. Yours will be on the day that you requested the activation. So then after that all looks good, you click Activate, and it should come up with your activated SimTune. And if we had done the temperature control lab instead, the steps are the same. It's just once we get to this point, you would only have access to these right here. The simulation modules would still be disabled. If you want the full simulations module library and the temperature control lab modules, just buy the SimTune instead of SimTune for TC Lab. So that's how you do that. Just a quick word though, we're still streamlining the process. We are hoping that soon RSP Supply can automatically let us know when people purchase an activation so that we can have it all ready for you immediately. Currently we just need to wait for when somebody's in the office, so like during business hours they'll check for any purchase orders, and if they find any for us they'll send them our way, and that's when we'll immediately process it. So if it's kind of taking a little bit of time between your purchase and being able to request your activation, that would be why. And just let us know if you're having trouble beyond that getting your activation. For right now, that's how you activate your SimTune, and we hope this video was helpful to kind of get past any gotchas. We're still, like I said, streamlining it, and we hope you guys enjoy SimTune. Give us any feedback or comments in the bottom section below, and I'll provide links for how to activate this in the description. Thanks for watching the video.